Hello, Standard 8. The first chapter that we are going to see in this video is representation of geographical features. In this chapter, we are basically going to study about the topographical map and some of its components that we are going to see. And at last, we are going to check out a sample paper topo sheet. Okay, so that we will discuss later on. Now, topographical maps. What are topographical maps? You have heard this word several times from your seniors. Okay, that topography. So many times you have heard this word in their interaction. Now, what are these maps? They are the typical example of a large-scale map. They are depicting a very small area, maybe around 100 square kilometer you can take. So, on of the Earth's surface, demonstrating all the physical and the natural features. Okay, physical and the man-made features. Sorry. Okay, so these are the things that you can get in a topographical map. In the physical features, for example, you can get the hills, mountains, rivers, lakes. What are these? Are all physical features. And in the man-made features, you can get the temples and the railway tracks and the post office, telegraph office. So all these things you are getting in the man-made features. Now, who is the agency who is authorized to publish this topo sheet? The agency that is authorized, that is called as Department of Survey of India under the Ministry of Science and Technology. This is the Department of Survey of India is one of the oldest functioning government body in India that was established far way back in 1767. So this is what is about the topographical maps. Now coming to the contours. What are these contours? Contours, so whenever you pick up a topo sheet, you will see a brown color line is running across the map. Now these brown color lines are called as contour lines. What do you mean by contour lines? What is the significance? The contour lines joins all the places having equal elevation over the Earth's surface above the mean sea level. So that is what is the actual definition, and you will see the numbers are also written in brown colors. So that numbers is signifying the actual altitude of that place, of that area, which is it is connecting. Now, what is its significance? It helps us to understand what is a hill, how is a valley, which one is a valley, which one is a sand dune. So all these things you can get to understand by these contour lines only. Now what is the significance, and one more, what is the significance of this contour line? These contour lines helps us to, the gapping between the contour lines helps us to know about the slopeness of the land. That in what is the slope of the land? Is it very steep or very smooth in shape? Now how to understand the steepness and the smoothness? The steepness means when the contour lines will be very close to each other. In that scenario, we can understand that it is having a steep slope, but when their spacing is wider enough, means that depicts that it is a gentle slope. So this is what is one of the significance of the contour lines. Now this contour, so we can are widely spaced. So this is about the things. Now coming to the map series. When the topo maps are made on a specified scale, with an uniform style, that is called as a map series. The next concept that we are going to see is about isohypsis. It is another form of the contour lines only, but this is a technical word that is called isohypsis. Now what are isohypsis? This is the imaginary line. You can see the definition is almost same. Okay, it's the line that connects all the places having equal elevation above the mean sea level on the Earth's surface. So that is what is called isohypsis. And just the opposite is we are getting the bathymetric. What is bathymetric? Means below the sea level, because under the on the ocean floor, sea bed, the land is very uneven. So the lines that is joining all the points having equal elevation or equal depth from the mean sea level or the datum level, that is called as a, that line is called as a bathymetric. Now what is a datum? Datum is the mean sea level. If you go to the railway station, you can see MSL. So that is the meaning of the word mean sea level. Mean sea level means the water is leveled. So on the all the seas are leveled. So that is taken as a zero level for us. Now contour interval. The contour interval means at what gap the two contour lines can be drawn. This contour interval is mostly taken as a uniform number only. In India, you can see the contour interval is always 20 meter. Kindly remember this number and this sentence, 20 meter. There is no if and but here and there, 20 meter. Now coming to the landform, first one is a mountain. The contour lines helps us to know regarding the shape and the structure of our differentiate between the landform. Now how? Now how to understand how that this is a mountain or this is a plateau? Now how to understand it is a mountain? Mountain means the contours will be very in a concentric circle like this. It will go on increasing like this concentric circle, and the numbers will be written 200, 300, 400, 500. Now as you are going to the inner part of the circle, means what is happening, you are reaching to the apex of the mountain. So that is why it is, you can see, is a very small circle. But as you are increasing the dimension of the circle, means you are coming down of the mountain. So you can see 200 meter, 300 meter, 400 meter, 500 meter. In this way the numbers are going on increasing. That is what is called a mountain. Now in the next thing, what is a mountain system? The several closely related ranges in a parallel alignment or in a chain like cluster, that is called as a mountain system. After that mountain system, we will get another definition about the mountain chain. When this mountain system is very elongated and extensive in nature, that is called as a mountain chain. After that, we have studied in we have come across the word cordillera and all these ranges and everything. So what is a cordillera and all this? So extensive complex system of the ranges, system and the chains, it's all mixed up. That is called as a cordillera. Now coming to the next concept called plateau. There is a very minor difference between plateau and a mountain. Both are the raised land from the surroundings terrain. Okay, so that is what is a mountain, that is what is a plateau. But what is the technical difference? The technical difference is the plateaus are flat top. The mountains are like this, the plateaus are flat top. So this is what is the technical difference between a mountain and a plateau. Now this mountain coming to this plateau, that is why it is called tabletop land. Okay. Now plateau, how it will be, the inner circle will be very wider. Again what will happen, it will go on increasing in this. In the mountain case, you can see it is very small, but in the plateau case it is very wide, because this portion is almost like a tabletop. So that is what, again it will go on increasing 500, 600, 700. In this way it will go on increasing from top outside to inside of the contour. Okay, so this is what is called as a plateau. Now coming to the next concept, the settlement pattern. The settlement is of two categories. One is called rural, another one is urban. Now what is a rural? The people who are staying in the villages, the houses that we are getting, that is a rural part, and the urban is in the cities. This can also be divided into two parts, the settlement. One is called the scattered. In villages we can get to see the scattered type of settlements. The people who are having their land, they are only there making their houses, so they are not making colonies over there. So that is how scattered, okay, distributed all over the place. So, and the another one in the cities, what we are getting the compact settlement. Compact means all the houses and the buildings are being very close, very close to each other. That is why here we are getting the apartments. Coming to the last concept, the study of the topo sheet number 45D7. No need to get worried here. You will not get any topo sheet to solve. Okay, don't like that enters your didis and bhaiyas are getting. You will not get that. Okay, so don't get worried. Only your some questions will be asked from this part. Subjective type of questions, that the questions are given at the back also. From there only most of the questions you will get there. Okay. Now in this topo sheet we have to study what is the general relief feature of the topo sheet. What is the drainage pattern, all this thing. Relief feature. The relief feature of the shows that what is the slopeness of the land, in which direction the slope is. So that is what we are going to see. Now how to determine the direction of the relief, that determination of the slope, that is we can determine by the direction of the flow of water. Wherever the slope will be, in that direction the water will flow. Another is how to find out the contour lines are sloping in that direction. So that is another way how we can determine the slope of the land. The next one is the drainage pattern. Drainage pattern means we have to identify which is the main river, how to identify the main river. The small rivers will be coming and meeting that river. So that is the main river. So in this map extract you are getting the Banas river as your main river. Now we have to determine the direction of the flow of the river. How to know which is, we have heard about the word left bank and right bank. How we determine the bank? The bank is determined if the water is flowing in this direction. So if I stand facing towards that direction, the right side will be my right bank and the left side will be my left bank. So this is how we determine the flow of the pattern of the river. Okay, the direction. The broken ground is a feature that helps to know that the area is experiencing a arid or low rainfall, or semi-arid also you can say. Now you can see the predominance of the yellow color. What is the significance of this yellow color? If you can recollect, previous year I have given you the chart of the colors and the significance. Very important here, kindly keep it along with you. Again it is required in this year and next year in 10 also it is required. Now what is the meaning of this yellow color? Yellow color signifies that the main occupation of the people of that region is cultivation. They are going for the agricultural activities. Now another reason to support that we can see so many lined perennial wells, the blue colored dots, or some wells and the tanks are also there. Okay, so that is also supporting our cause that this is a agriculture. Agriculture is the main occupation of the people staying in this region. So that is all in this chapter. Thank you everybody. Okay.